Kendrick Lamar just might have pulled off one of the most layered, most intricate rap disses of all time. What if I told you that Kendrick might have subtly exposed Drake in connection with XXXTentacion's murder? Sounds crazy, right? But the evidence is piling up, and today, we're diving deep into the Peekaboo Conspiracy. Buckle up because this one's wild. Alright, let's set the stage. We all know Kendrick Lamar doesn't just rap, he constructs layers, puzzles, and messages in his lyrics. His 2022 album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was filled with introspection, self-awareness, and societal critique. But what if hidden within the album was a message about the fate of X and a direct call out to Drake? Let's break it down. One of the most eyebrow-raising moments in this theory revolves around the track Silent Hill, featuring Kodak Black. Now, why is that important? Because Kodak Black once had a conversation in prison with one of X's killers. That's already a crazy connection, but it doesn't stop there. In Silent Hill, Kendrick repeatedly uses the phrase peekaboo. Sounds innocent, but let's rewind. Kendrick's first use of peekaboo actually dates back before the GNX album, so what does it mean?
Peekaboo can't hide behind your money, dog.
Here's where things start getting eerie. Before his death, X publicly called out Drake multiple times, even saying in an Instagram post that if something happened to him, Drake was responsible. Now, of course, he deleted that post, but the internet never forgets.
What's the situation between you and Drake? Do you guys have beef? Are you guys cool? Like, what's the situation? What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna keep it. I was waiting on this.
Talk to me.
I was waiting for you at the door.
Yes. Me too.
All right, so look, the nigga hit up. I'm like I ain't even on that snitching that shit.
Keep it blood raw. Keep it blood raw.
I got to, cause like I don't want nobody coming at me crazy. You feel me? Like I saw it, bro. You feel me? Like I was in the wrong. Bro hit up a DJ that I fuck with.
Who did?
Drake.
Okay.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. You feel me? And bro told me, he was like, yo, the nigga Drake watched your interview. He said he fuck with you and he fuck with your partner Ski Mask. He's like, yo, he's saying he go call your manager within the next few days.
Okay.
So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Despite me disrespecting him as a man, because I can't respect him as a man, I respect that nigga career. That's a GOAT.
Okay.
That's a GOAT.
So you know how to differentiate the two?
I know. Corporately, that nigga is the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew what I was doing when I said what I said, and I knew how to approach him. Because I know where he can't beat me at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So initially, he was supposed to contact one of my managers. So he doesn't do it. That same fucking week, bro, I go on to, well, I can't go on to it obviously because I'm locked up. But
yeah.
I'm on the securest phone, you feel me, for this shit.
So you in jail, he's supposed to contact your manager, and then what happened?
He dropped the fucking video of previewing that shit in Amsterdam with some nigga from the UK. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the video. I was talking to my girl at the time, not the same bitch that got me arrested, different girl.
Okay.
I was talking to her at the time, and she was like, yo, listen to, no, actually, fuck that. It was my dog, Chris. I was on the phone with my dog, Chris. He was like, yo, you gotta listen to this shit. This nigga Drake a fuck nigga. That's exactly what he said. Like, this nigga Drake a fuck nigga. You gotta listen to this shit. So he plays this shit. I hear him, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as it started, like, I knew he was getting that. And the funny thing is, we didn't discover it. The fan, like you said, the fans, because they're so cold. Like, it's like, I got a piece of the internet, you feel me?
So they were saying that Drake was biting your style. That's what the fans were saying.
Yeah. Flow, hell yeah, bro. You could take his verse, like they did a mashup. They put his verse on my song, and the cadence is literally just at the same tempo. It's not offbeat at all. And if you listen to my song and then you listen to the bruh song, like you get, we all
Let's
not
see.
dumb. Yeah, go.
Isn't the mashup on your Instagram page?
No,
that's not. Okay, where is it? Where can we find it?
You can just look up XXXTentacion Drake mashup.
Tentacion Drake.
Or just look up Drake mashup or something.
So now, where do you guys stand? Like, what's good now?
I still think Drake a fuck nigga. As a man, no, I'm keeping a blood raw. I still think Drake a fuck nigga. Like, I think he's not a man. I think he's a bitch. That's a bitch move. Especially when I was in jail facing life, bro. You know what I'm saying? If Drake would have came to my bond hearing, you know what I'm saying, that would have made my fucking day. If he would have showed that he's a hospitable person and that he's really in this shit for the culture, rather than being a fuck nigga taking my shit, running off with it, and then putting it on his album, then he would have got my kudos, he would have got my respect. I would have let him hop on the remix, take 100% royalty rate. I would have done it. Because I know I can maintain, you know what I'm saying, and I would have appreciated him for being a real nigga. Drake not a real nigga.
In 2018, Kendrick Lamar threatened to pull his music from Spotify after the company removed artists like X and R. Kelly due to a hateful conduct policy. Kendrick expressed frustration with the policy, believing it unfairly targeted people of color. Recently, in response to Drake's lawsuit against Universal Music Group, UMG, the label accused Drake of attempting to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and seeking damages for UMG distributing that artist's music. This raises questions about whether Drake may have leveraged his influence during his feud with X, especially given UMG's ownership stake in Spotify and Drake's status as one of their biggest artists. Considering UMG's revelations during the lawsuit, it's plausible that Drake was exerting influence behind the scenes during his conflict with X. Then, less than a year after X's death, Drake goes on tour and names it Assassination Vacation. Coincidence? Maybe, but wait until you hear what's next. Fast forward to 2024, Kendrick Lamar releases GNX, and on the track Peekaboo,
I just put them bookers in my chain. Peekaboo, 80 pointers like a Kobe game. Peekaboo can't hide behind your money, dog.
he sends direct shots at Drake. Peekaboo, can't hide behind your money, dog. Sound familiar? This isn't just another diss track. This is Kendrick continuing the narrative from Silent Hill. He's implying that Drake's power and wealth can't shield him from the truth. And guess what? Peekaboo even starts with a sample that ties directly back to X's Helping Hand Challenge, a charitable movement X started before his passing. That's not a reach, that's a statement. Throughout GNX, Kendrick plays his dual role, a warrior monk, balanced yet ruthless. In the past, Kendrick focused on self-reflection, but now he's going to war. He's not afraid to take on industry giants, and with Peekaboo, he seems to be sending a clear message. I see you and I know what you did. Let's not forget Drake's habit of trolling his rivals. Remember when Drake dropped God's Plan? A feel-good video where he gives away money. But wait, X had a Helping Hand Challenge, where he also gave back to his community. Instead of doing this in Toronto, Drake went to Florida, X's home turf. That alone feels like a flex, a way of saying, look what I can do, but bigger. But what if Kendrick saw this as something more sinister? What if he believes Drake was mocking X, not just outshining him? Now here's where it gets even messier. One of X's killers, Dedrick Williams, wanted to subpoena Drake in the case. His lawyer argued that Drake should be deposed as a witness, but the judge struck it down. So we have an actual legal attempt to bring Drake into the case, but it gets buried. Kendrick sees all of this, and Peekaboo might just be his way of letting Drake know he's watching. During Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show performance, Uncle Sam, voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, says, "Scorekeeper, deduct 1 life."
Scorekeeper, deduct 1 life.
Immediately after, Kendrick performs Peekaboo on the X stage at the 30-yard line. The letter X represents 10 in Roman numerals, and XXXTentacion's name includes 3 X's, which could symbolically add up to 30. So, is Kendrick really exposing Drake? Or is this all just hip-hop conspiracy at its finest? One thing's for sure, Kendrick is too meticulous for this to be a coincidence. The breadcrumbs are there, the history is real, and if there's one thing we know about K-Dot, it's that every word is intentional. Whether or not you believe the theory, it makes for one of the most intriguing rap mysteries of the decade. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Kendrick is calling out Drake for something deeper, or is this just lyrical mind games? Drop a comment below and let's debate. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any deep dives like this. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and keep decoding those lyrics. Peace.